Next on Good Morning El Paso, a portion of Zaragoza reopened this morning after someone was hit by a car overnight. The latest from our round-the-clock news team.
Worry again this morning as students and parents are waiting to see if Las Cruces school bus drivers are going to go on strike.
And the affluenza teen set to appear in adult court, and he's expected to face more charges.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
Rise and shine. Good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Floren. Good morning. Thanks for watching us on air and online. And let's check in right now with meteorologist Crystal Cly. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We've made it to the halfway point of your work week. And now we've kind of got a little more easy forecasting to go forward. Yesterday we had the scattered showers. A few thunderstorms did develop, although quite a few missed out on the El Paso area. Today, a much more pleasant start, but a cool start to your morning. We sit right now at 45 in El Paso. That feel-like temperature currently at 45, although throughout the morning we have seen even the lower 40s, what it feels like. Winds are at 3 miles per hour, still some moisture in the air, but also remember relative humidity, it's relative to temperature. So as the temperature goes up, that value likely to go down. In Las Cruces, we're at 41 this morning. It feels like 38 outside. A chilly start out there. The question is, will we continue with these chilly mornings, or will things start to crank back up? We're going to look at that forecast throughout the rest of today and the week ahead coming up.
Okay, thank you, Crystal. And now to round-the-clock news from East El Paso. No word if the driver of a car that hit a pedestrian will face charges. It happened on the 1400 block of Zaragoza around 11 o'clock last night. Emergency dispatchers tell ABC7 the person hit was taken to Del Sol Medical Center with serious injuries. Special traffic investigators were called out around 1 in the morning. Zaragoza was blocked off between Don Haskins and Physicians Drive overnight. It is now open, though, but the driver and the person hit have not been identified.
Another anxious morning for students and parents in Las Cruces today. It's once again unclear if school bus drivers are actually going to go on strike. From our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom, the bus drivers say a strike is imminent. A union rep says no progress has been made during contract negotiations with STS, the transportation company hired by Las Cruces Public Schools. The union says its members want better pay, safer buses, and fewer students per bus. The school district says parents should continue to monitor its website for any updates. And also from our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom this morning, happening today, don't be alarmed if you see a fire near the east portion of the Organ Mountains. Firefighters from Fort Bliss are going to be doing a prescribed burn there on the Doñana Range Complex. That's near Chaparral. The idea is to create a fire break where wildfires have historically been common in the past.
Happening today, Ethan Couch, the so-called affluenza teen, will be appearing in court in Fort Worth. Couch is facing more jail time as part of the conditions of his adult probation. Couch, who turned 19 on Monday, was given 10 years probation for causing a crash while drunk driving back in 2013. The crash killed 4 people and left 2 others severely injured. Couch's mother fled to Mexico with him in December after an online video surfaced of him at a party which may have been a probation violation. Couch has been in custody here in Texas since January.
New this morning, doctors at a South Texas hospital say they have successfully separated 2 10-month-old sisters who were born conjoined below the waist. The 15-hour-long operation began yesterday. Jimena and Scarlett Hernandez Torres shared a colon and bladders that will need to be constructed. Their identical triplet sister Catalina was born without any serious health issues. The hospital staff at the Corpus Christi facility has cared for these girls since birth. A hospital statement says doctors have a positive outlook for the children's recovery. The girls will require additional surgeries as they continue to grow.
New this morning, a future home for Kids and Company is still up in the air after it was forced to move out of its longtime home. Good morning, El Paso's Denise Olivas is live with the latest. Denise.
Good morning, Stephanie. For the dozens of children and young adults, the show must go on as they get ready for their upcoming production, Cinderella. Behind the scenes, organizers are looking for a happily ever after. Right now, there are no potential locations. Rehearsals are being held in a conference room of Bethel Family Ministries. It is also letting Kids & Co. use its theater for performances. The past couple of months, Kids & Co. has been using crucial practice time, manpower, and finances to move out of the theater on Texas Avenue. Board of Directors President Stella Gutierrez says Kids & Co. could no longer afford rent at 1301 Texas. Their budget was depleted by moving and storage costs, and one young actor that we spoke with says that he'd like to help.
Sometimes I wish I could help pay and stuff, but I still can't do that much yet, but at least I can help them by acting here, so.
That is why the Board of Directors says that Kids & Co. must live on to give compassionate kids like Christian a place to perform. And if you'd like to help them out, you can send donations to Kids & Co. P.O. Box 971333, El Paso, Texas 7997. And you can also follow them on Facebook and attend their performances. Stephanie, back to you.
Okay, some good advice there, Denise. Thank you. The El Paso County Sheriff's Office tells ABC7 they have a person of interest in custody after a driver crashed a truck into a home and ran away. This happened on the 300 block of Emerald Acres in Far East El Paso over the weekend. The Gomez family says they're lucky their 20-month-old baby was not sleeping in her crib when it happened. Her parents let the toddler sleep with them that evening, and they're relieved because Camila's crib is against a wall that bore the brunt of the damage when the truck crashed into the home's garage. A sheriff's office spokeswoman tells ABC7 that no one has been charged yet.
Happening today, a jury will continue to deliberate the sentence for a man who admitted to beating his wife to death with a baseball bat. It happened back in 2014. 53-year-old Jesus Chavez pleaded guilty to murder on Monday. Chavez's wife, 51-year-old Laura Lauda, died at the hospital 3 days after that attack. Happening today, downtown, the trial continues for a man accused of killing 2 people back in 2012. Luis Rodriguez charged with capital murder in the deaths of 32-year-old Luis Antonio Fierro and 19-year-old Roberto Renteria. An El Paso police detective testified yesterday explaining how Rodriguez allegedly found himself in a position as a sergeant for the Barrio Azteca gang. The prosecution then focused on the interactions between Rodriguez and the victims. The prosecution is expected to rest its case today.
It is 6:07 and it's time to check in with Crystal and our forecast.
And the forecast today looking quite a bit different from yesterday. Here we go. Throughout your Wednesday outlook. Morning, it's a cool start out there. Remember yesterday we had that backdoor cold front. We said it would affect our temperatures. Well, in the afternoon yesterday we only saw 60s, and this morning we're actually looking at wind chills in the 30s in some areas. Also in your afternoon forecast, warmer than yesterday. So while we're starting cooler in the morning, we will be warmer in the afternoon, and it actually should be a very nice evening. No chance of rain and winds on the lighter side. Here is the planner for today. Obviously plenty of sunshine out there. We'll start cool at 47, 8 a.m., but by noon already 68 degrees, and the high today up to 78, which is perfectly average for this time of year. In just a few minutes, though, we're going to take a look if there is any chance of rain moving along that 7-day forecast. Wind chances return. That's 10 minutes away.
All right, thanks, Crystal. And now to an ABC7 traffic alert happening tomorrow. The northbound lanes. Let's go ahead and show you. We'll show you what traffic looks like right now. How about that? It looks great right there. And this is a live look at I-10 and Schuster. Pretty light traffic out there. And now to that ABC7 traffic alert happening tomorrow. The northbound lanes on Joe Battle Loop 375 will be completely closed between the Pelicano exit ramp and the Pelicano overpass. Drivers will have to exit at Pelicano and then can re-enter the loop at the Pelicano entrance ramp. And that closure will be overnight, by the way, starting at 9 at night until 5 in the morning. And let's go ahead and toss it back over to you, Steph.
All right, thank you, Hillary. Much more to come here on Good Morning El Paso. El Paso Electric wants to help prevent fires from happening, but how scammers are taking advantage of the service to steal from customers. Plus, a century-old church in El Paso set to be demolished, while the head of the Catholic Diocese says it must come down. This is ABC7, where news comes first.
Okay, you sure it won't ruin it?
Trust me, silk unsweetened almond milk tastes great, and it has less than half the calories of skim milk. Contain your enthusiasm.
Hey,
With delicious taste and less than half the calories, Silk helps you bloom.
Start with a new litter without any perfumes. The smart choice is Cat's Pride Fresh and Light Ultimate Care, unscented, hypoallergenic.
Cats are complicated. Great litter is simple. Look for Fresh and Light Ultimate Care in the green jug.
Did she just say, thanks, Mom?
No.
DSW, where will your shoes take you?
When you've got the ultimate high-potency probiotic working inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier. a little more you. Take Ultimate Flora Probiotics and live digestively.
Covering your stories in Las Cruces and southern New Mexico, that's ABC7's commitment to you. From our bureau in Las Cruces and using the latest technology to bring you live coverage from locations where others can't, you can count on ABC7's New Mexico Mobile Newsroom. Anchors dressed by Ella Blue.
$5 million sell-off. The deals are here again at National Furniture Liquidators. Mid-century, contemporary style sectionals, compared to $17.99, just $5.88 while they last. When it comes to value, quality, and the best deals on furniture,
it's time for big savings on new Chevys during Rudolph Chevrolet's spring sale. This is big.